All right, I think we're live for the very first time on YouTube, so bear with me. Haven't done this before, but if it's anything like Instagram, hopefully we'll be in luck and everything will work just fine. So, assuming we're live and this is working, my name is Yemeni Mesa, and I am the founder of Heka Good Foods, and you are watching the Heka Good channel. And today, I wanted to take this opportunity to maybe introduce you a little bit to the company, but mostly I wanted to share with you everything there is to know about what I consider to be the absolute best keto bar, low carb bar available today in the market. And I think after you're done watching this video, you're going to agree with me as well. So I'm gonna sit here and try to angle this in a way that allows us to see all of these amazing flavors that we've got. I'll then sit and maybe I can still see comments and that sort of stuff. Let's work on angles here. Oh. That cuts off my head. I have an idea. Like I said, first time doing these, so we're gonna have to go further back. I want to go like this. And I think that might work. We'll see. Okay. All right. It looks crooked though, so I gotta fix that. You can't see that from here, but you can definitely see it. Yikes. I hope that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let me dive right into it. So, first and foremost, we are officially a year old this month. So, Heka Good Foods launched for the very first time August of last year, and we started this whole little company with just two flavors, and it's the first two that are sitting right here: chocolate chunk cookie dough, and emphasis on the chunk, and you'll see why in a minute, and peanut butter chocolate chunk. Again, emphasis on the chunk, and you'll see why in just a second. But we started with these two flavors, even though we had a few of them already done. We thought, what do people most like? Chocolate, peanut butter, indulgent type things. So we wanted to come out strong with flavors that we knew for sure people would want to try. And so these were them. And it seems like it just yesterday that we launched these two. It's like been a blur these last 12 months, but we were so excited to get to share these at events that were going on at the time before this whole pandemic happened, and events were still a thing. And it was really exciting to get these into the hands of people and see the reaction in person for the very first time. Up until then, we had only ourselves tried the products and those close to us. So to go out there in the real world and see people's real reaction, and then having those reactions be so good, really encouraged us and got us really excited. And then of course we finally launched the products, and they did extremely well. So we were excited to begin launching some additional flavors. And the next one we went with was the blueberry muffin. And I'll get into each one of these a little bit more detail, but just to give you the gist, this to us was a pretty significant accomplishment because we wanted to make sure that we didn't compromise on macros at all and still find a way to bring fruit into the equation. And so we managed to pull that off with this flavor for the first time because it's got real blueberries in there. Still only 1 gram net carb. We're gonna talk about macros and all that stuff in a second here. And the taste was just insane. I still remember going into the production facility where everything gets made the day that these were made, and the entire place smelled like a bakery. It was just amazing. Anyway, after launching our third flavor, we were getting close to the kind of winter, fallish weather and that whole season, and we thought perfect time to come out with this maple pecan flavor that we had developed earlier. And we were wondering if people would give this one a chance because it's not a very popular sounding flavor like cookie dough and peanut butter, maple pecan, but it is in fact one of the absolute best ones. And when people try this pretty consistently, they're like impressed because they don't expect it to wow them so much. So this one was a sleeper, turned out to be incredibly successful, and perfect timing during the holiday season last year. We then followed it up with what for a very long time has been my favorite, and that is the white chocolate macadamia. So nobody has a macadamia bar that I can think of out there, probably because they're so darn expensive. But you know what? It's worth it because there's no better keto nut than a macadamia nut. It's one of my favorite ones. And you have to kind of take it easy on them because they're very calorie dense. So you can't just be eating them by the handful. So this is a perfect way to mix that combination of macadamias and white chocolate in a perfect little package that tastes just incredible and so satiating. Anyway, that was next, and it was very successful. We then came into the new year and again wanted to bring fruit into the equation, and we did that with the white chocolate raspberry. Incredible flavor, real raspberries in there. For the white chocolate, we did something similar to what we did with the white chocolate macadamia. We have cocoa butter in the product, and then we're able to use like a white chocolate flavoring to mimic what real white chocolate might taste like, because can't do real white chocolate, they're keto bars. But anyway, amazing flavor on these. The little bits of real raspberries are incredible, and again, managed to keep the macros super tight. We'll go over all those in just a second. Now, after all those flavors, we still didn't have something in the line that was like real chocolatey, something for the true chocolate lovers. And so we thought, time to bring out something that if you've got a serious chocolate craving, that this will be your fix. And of course, chocolate sea salt was the answer to that. And this is, gosh, I was gonna say it's my favorite, but it's hard to pinpoint to just one. It's consistently in my top two, let's just say that. It's chocolate on top of chocolate with the real salt from Red and Sea Salt sprinkled on there. It's so darn good. So if you like chocolate, if you love chocolate, this is your jam right here. Then, oh my goodness, can you even see this on the camera here? There we go. Boom, even better. I consider this to be one of our best creations, the banana walnut bread. Let me tell you, lots of people have tried to do a banana flavor with low carb products, low carb muffins and bars and things like that. They all taste very artificial, and you can tell that it's not real banana. On this product, we actually used real banana flour, and the way that we were able to make this taste like real bananas is just insane. These are incredible. Real walnuts, bananas, and just incredible flavor. Again, super tight macros. We'll go over them in just a second. So this was the lineup until just recently. We launched one new flavor. You can kind of see it over my shoulder right here, and I can pull it in from the side right here, and that is the new latest and greatest. And I've been wearing this, celebrating the entire birthday month here, but I'll show you guys here. The birthday cake batter. How good does that look? So I'm gonna open these, show them to you guys, talk a little bit about ingredients and macros and that sort of thing. And if you guys are interested in ever trying these or buying these, there's a bunch of different ways you can get your hands on them. Of course, you can always buy them. They're available on our website, hekagoodfoods.com. And I'll give you a discount code, KetoHead. So my name is KetoHead on Instagram, and so my discount code, the CEO's discount code for 20% off is KetoHead, KetoHead, KetoHead. So on hekagoodfoods.com, you can get 20% off on any one of these. Or if you want them free, you can go to our Instagram page, Heka Good Foods, and we have giveaways going on there all the time. There's one going on right now, so there's opportunities to win these for free. So, all right, chocolate chunk cookie dough, the original one, the OG, the first one we came out with. Let's take a look at these. So most of these have 1 gram net carb. A few have 2, 1 or 2 have 3. So all between 1 and 3 grams net carbs. as it relates to macros. All our keto macros, meaning the majority of the calories come from healthy fats, although we do have a healthy amount of protein in all of these, and our primary protein source is whey protein isolate. So we don't use a collagen protein, even though it would be cheaper and sound a lot cooler, but it would not taste as well, and they wouldn't work as well because collagen is not a complete protein, whereas whey protein isolate is. And if your goal is to lose body fat and hold on to your muscle, you're going to want to have quality protein for that. So we also use the isolates, not the concentrates. Even though a whey protein concentrate is okay, a whey protein isolate is much, much better because there's no lactose in it, and it's just a higher quality protein. So healthy fats, quality protein, only 1 to maybe 3 grams net carbs in all of these. And as you'll soon see, these are not tiny little bars. I know a lot of companies like to play that low net carb game by making tiny little bars. Dang, those are small. We don't do that. These are full-size 55-gram bars, and not only are they full-size 55-gram bars that are low in net carbs, they're also really low in calories. We have a magic ingredient, a natural sugar that allows us to keep the calories pretty darn low while at the same time making these things taste incredible. So that's kind of like what they all have in common. Let me tell you what else they have in common in terms of what's not in them. So I'm real big on, if you're doing low carb or keto, one of the benefits is that you're not going to be walking around bloated all the time. That's one of the biggest benefits. When you go keto, your gut is in better health and you're not bloated and gassy all the time. So unfortunately, there's a lot of keto products and snacks out there that have ingredients like chicory root fiber, or better known as, or not better known, but also known as inulin. So chicory root fiber or inulin. And it's a fiber that actually is a legitimate fiber, not going to knock you out of ketosis, but it does ferment pretty quickly in the gut, and it does cause all kinds of bloating and GI distress that you don't want. And so we don't have any chicory root fiber, not even a trace of it in any of our products. Some of our competitors, it's their first ingredient, so look for that. If you've been walking around kind of bloated and not sure why, that might be the ingredient that's causing it. But there's other nasty ingredients that we've kept out of our product. There's no maltitol in here. That's sugar alcohol that not only does it cause GI issues, but it also spikes your blood sugar. So we don't have any of that in there. We don't have pseudo fibers like IMOs. You may have heard of isomaltooligosaccharide. Some companies claim it as a fiber in their product to get their net carbs to go lower. Unfortunately, it's really not a fiber. It's a digestible carb. It does convert to glucose, and so you shouldn't be deducting it from your total carbs. In any case, we don't use that fiber in our product either. So what we do use are real food ingredients. Most of these bars have between 10 and 12 ingredients, and all of these ingredients are things that you probably find in your kitchen pantry, and they're nothing crazy or weird. So let me go through some of these, and we'll start with the original one. As I mentioned, I'm going to open this right here. I'll show you what it looks like. There's the original chocolate chunk cookie dough, and we say chunk because there's big old chunks of chocolate in there. And I'm gonna take a little bite of this right here. Also big chunks of nuts. Although I took a big bite already, you can see it's a good sized bar. I gotta tell you, it's been a few weeks since I've had this flavor. I forgot how dang good it is. It tastes like cookie dough, soft like cookie dough. One of the things that people are most surprised by when they try our bars is that the texture is not what they were expecting. Most people are expecting hard, chalky bars. Ours are actually really, really soft. So, chocolate chunk cookie dough, 1 gram net carb, incredibly delicious. All right, I'm gonna put it aside because I'm gonna probably take a bite out of each and every one of these. By the time I'm done, it's probably gonna be like 3 bars or something like that. Chocolate chunk cookie dough. All right, peanut butter, chocolate chunk. So the biggest difference between these two, by the way, is the base. This is an almond butter base, whereas this one is the only peanut butter base out of the entire lineup. So this has got a real peanut butter base, big chunks of chocolate, and tastes incredible. You get a punch of peanut butter right away. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's been a minute since I've had this flavor. Look at those chunks. How incredible is that? Wow. Peanut butter chocolate chunk. Here we go. If you love peanut butter, yes. I just want to keep eating right now. Oh my gosh. So how cool is it that I can eat a bunch of these without any concern over being bloated later, without any concern over my blood sugar going through the roof, and enjoying how incredibly delicious they are to indulge in. Oh my gosh. I seriously just want to take another bite of that one and just keep going. But I gotta leave room for all these because I want to go over them with you guys. So, my gosh, that is just, okay, I better not take another bite. Let's go to blueberry. I mentioned earlier, real blueberries in this one. And perhaps the one that has the strongest aroma when you open it of all the bars. For whatever reason, the blueberry aroma is really strong on this one. So switching from that indulgent chocolate peanut butter to blueberry is a hard switch, but let's see how we do here. Oh my gosh, the blueberries, so good. I wish you guys could smell that right there. It's so good. All right, let's open up this bad boy. Okay, all those little specks that you see right there are real blueberries, and the chunks are almonds. So let's take a bite of this one. Oh my gosh, here we go. So soft. This reminds me of, I'm chewing, hold on. Reminds me of blueberry muffins from Costco. When I was a kid, I used to eat those all the time. Now, if I were to eat a real blueberry muffin, I'd have a major blood sugar spike, followed by a blood sugar crash. And then I'd feel tired and groggy and wouldn't be worth it. This tastes insane, so good. And none of the metabolic consequences. No blood sugar spikes, crashes. A real muffin is loaded with gluten. Gluten makes my joints hurt. Gets all kinds of inflammation. No gluten. Grain and gluten-free, if I didn't mention that. Goes without saying. I'm gonna take another bite of this. This is so freaking good. All right, blueberry muffin. Remember, 20% off. Discount code KETOHEAD. So good. Available on our website, HekaGoodFoods.com. All right, maple pecan. I'm not realizing that we've had so many new flavors that we've been launching, and even more to come. I've not had a chance to have a bunch of these in a while. I've not had maple pecan in quite some time. It's like trying it again for the first time. Here we go. This is a very special flavor combination. I remember when I came up with the idea on this one, a few of the people on my team were like, that's a weird flavor. No one's going to want to buy that flavor. And I thought, well, even if it fails, it's a good one, and it'll be a different one. And let me tell you, it's one of our best sellers. And it's one of those that people just keep buying and buying because they like it so much. So, oh, I forgot how this one smells like pancake syrup to me. Ha! It's a maple. Oh my gosh, that aroma. Now this one is unique in that it's the only bar with pecans. So these first 3 bars, well, 2 had almonds, 1 peanuts. This one, pecans. We'll be introducing different nuts with different bars as we go along, but the combination of pecans, maple together, honestly, maybe we'll change the name to like pancake waffle syrup or something. Oh, anyway, here we go. This is so good. They're so different. You know what? That's a good point. I don't think I've ever thought about it until now. These bars are all very, very different from one another. There's some brands that have multiple flavors and they're all kind of the same. It's just a variation of the same base formula. I mean, these two are chocolatey and indulgent, so you could argue they have similarities, even though this is peanuts and this is almonds. This goes in a totally different direction with blueberries, and then we go in a totally different direction, maple pecan. I want to finish this right now. Look at that, chunks in there. Pecans, okay? May or may not know this, but pecans are the lowest of all the nuts and carbs. Lowest in all the nuts and carbs, so it wasn't too difficult to work them into our formula. Goodness, that's incredible. All right, I gotta finish chewing here. All right, on to the next one. This was a real special one. We launched it December of last year, and at the time, it was the most successful launch that we'd had. It dwarfed all the other ones in terms of sales and all that good stuff. And it didn't surprise me. I mean, it was a crazy busy time of the year, which helped, but it's such a unique flavor. I mean, how many other brands out there are putting macadamias in their products? And if there are, they're real skimpy on it. Not on these ones. These are loaded and they are insane. Let me refresh my memory on the macros of this one. Yeah, this one's only 1 gram net carb. And just incredible. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have to turn on the light in a minute because the sun is setting around me. Now, the aroma's not as potent as these two, but it's there. It is there, and I already know what this is gonna taste like. I've eaten so many of these guys. This is the white chocolate macadamia. Those are real macadamia chunks all throughout in there. All right, let's take a bite. So soft. They're all very soft. This one's the softest of all of them so far. This is insanely delicious. Wow. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna put on this light here. The light on behind me. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but first video, so hopefully it's working. Okay. It's really hard to stop eating them. I want to keep going once I get started on a flavor, but gotta save a little room here. All right, white chocolate macadamia. We're really going for like that cookie, white chocolate macadamia cookie that people love so much. And I think we more than nailed it. Anyone who's not even keto would eat one of these and just be super, super satisfied with how delicious they are. Okay, now we go back to fruit. White chocolate raspberry. When you go low carb, it's hard to work fruit into your program, but we thought, let's find a way to get some fruit back in, and raspberries, like blueberries, happen to be super low in carbs compared to most other fruit, and they're super tasty, and when you combine them with the right flavor combinations, they're even better. And so in this case, the combination of white chocolate and raspberry is just a winning combination. It's just, some flavors have synergy when you bring them together, and this is one of those cases. So you open up one of these, oh man, raspberry, it just comes right on through. There we go. Look at that chunkiness. Let's take a big old bite here. Those specks are raspberries. And the chunks, almonds. So, goodness. What's really cool about these fruit ones is that it's like it's almost like a different time of day that I would crave something like this. This I would want like with a morning coffee or something like that. Or some of the more indulgent ones are like a perfect like dessert type of treat, or something, if you have a craving. So there's something for everyone and for different occasions and all that good stuff. So that's the white chocolate raspberry. Outstanding. All right, we only have 3 to go. Only 3 to go. Don't forget, if you want to try these, we have giveaways going on over on our Instagram, Heka Good Foods. If you want to buy them, you can get a discount right now. I'm giving you my personal discount code, KETOHEAD, KETOHEAD. That's my Instagram handle. And you can buy any one of these and get 20% off on our website. So, all right, I talked up the chocolate sea salt earlier. This is definitely one of my top 2. I go back to this one regularly. Whenever I'm craving chocolate, there is no better fix than this. Like, even there's some of the other keto chocolates that are out there, not bad, but this really gives me that fix of chocolate that if I'm craving it. And we're gonna bite into one right now. This one is 2 grams net carbs. So 2 grams net carbs, again, 55 gram bar, 2 grams net carbs. There are bars out there that say they have 3 grams net carbs, and they're like a 40 gram bar. So if they were the size of our bar, they wouldn't have 1 or 2, they would have like 6 or 7 or 8. Yeah, you get the chocolate, the hit of chocolate right away. There you have it. Those are almond chunks. And there is sea salt throughout this delicious bar here. So let's take a little nibble here. That's rich chocolate all the way through. Chocolate sea salt. Incredible. The texture on this one's firmer than the other ones. Still really soft compared to what you might be used to with other protein bars, but if I'm comparing them amongst themselves. The the white chocolate macadamia so far is the softest, and the chocolate sea salt is the firmest. So if you have a preference, I'm letting you know. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep nibbling. Okay, we're almost there. All right, the banana walnut bread. And I think I need better lighting. Let me turn this on over here. Maybe that works a little bit better. I think if I turn the one overhead, it'll be like crazy bright. Okay, banana walnut bread. Not easy to do. One of my favorite things growing up was banana bread. And I wanted to do this flavor, but I didn't want to launch it unless we really nailed it. And we launched it, and we nailed it. It's incredible. It's truly incredible. This was our most successful launch so far. I think more people have tried this one flavor than probably all the other ones because it was such a big launch. And I'm glad that that happened because it's such an awesome flavor. So if you're not sure, what should I try? I'm just gonna try one or two. Make that be one of them because it's dope. So, all right, let's grab one of these on here. And this one has 3 grams net carbs. So this is the one that's the highest in net carbs. That's only 3 for a good sized bar. Let me open it from this end here. There's no mistaking what this is. Woo! Yes. Goodness. And look at how soft it is. I mean, you can tell like it's kind of already bendy. So you can, these are not hard, firm bars, but goodness. So this one introduces another nut, a new one. This one is walnuts. So some have almonds, some pecans, some macadamias. Walnut. All right, here we go. This is the softest. Even more than macadamia nut. That's not right. It's incredible. Banana. Walnut. Okay. Last one. I didn't even drink between all these. No coffee, no water, nothing. That's how smooth they are. All right. Birthday cake batter. This might have been the most challenging bar. No, not might have been. It was in fact our most challenging bar to make because it was so soft. This is when we had the original formula, it didn't have any inclusion, so there was not going to be any nuts in it. And as a result of it was just crazy soft. And so we called it batter for a reason because in the beginning it was so soft we couldn't even form it and get it to wrap. So we ended up tweaking it a little bit. We brought up the protein, we brought down the fat a little bit, and we added some nuts just to give it a little bit of structure. And lo and behold, it came out even better, like incredibly better. And that's the one that we have right now. Now the macros are slightly different than the rest of these. It's like I said, most of these have about 11, 12 grams of protein. This one has 14, so a little bit higher in protein. And then the fat on this one is 7 grams, so a bit lower in fat than some of the other ones. Still has keto macros, only 150 calories, so it's the lowest calorie bar in the entire lineup. And well, taste-wise, it's pretty incredible. So let's crack one open here. Ooh, birthday, birthday, birthday. There you go. I don't know how good that's coming off on the camera because of the lighting here, but those are actual sprinkles on there. Sprinkles are all made of natural ingredients. I can read them off in a second here, but let me bite into this bad boy first here because I can already smell the birthday cake. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Really good. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, there you have it. There's a lot of keto bars in the market. That is true. But only one can be the best. And I think Heka good bars are the best for a number of reasons. For one, super clean ingredients. If you look at our ingredients list, short list, clean ingredients, things you can find in your own kitchen pantry. That's one. Two, incredible macros, meaning the ratio of protein, fat, and carbs is second to none. We have the lowest carb bars in the market, and we have just the right amount of super high quality protein, and then of course plenty of healthy fats, which are essential. And then of course there's taste, and I think we've nailed a bunch of amazing flavors here. Whatever your preferences might be, just bound to be one that you would like. We even have a variety pack that has 5 flavors, and I actually don't have one here to show you, but also available on our website. So if you want to try more than one, you're able to do that. And you have an opportunity to get 20% off using my deal code KETOHEAD on our website, so hekagoodfoods.com. So we'll post this video later. You can go back and watch it, and if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, and we'll try to go back and answer them. And then if you have any ideas for videos you may want to see from us, let us know. We're trying to think about what type of content we can bring to our little small but growing YouTube community. So let us know. And then if you're not already following us over on Instagram, check us out. We're pretty active there every day, doing IG lives and doing all kinds of posts and stories and all kinds of fun stuff. So including giveaways, which there's one going on right now. So with that, I'm going to sign off and walk over here. We're going live still. And we will end our video, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a good time.